I think a lot of people in Denver are, other than probably driving through on I-70, are very unaware of the ramifications, the causes, to propose cures. I mean, how is it they're even thinking about clearing all this or deforesting all the dead kill?
Well, you know, part of the problem too is the fact that so much of the land up here is U.S. Forest Service. It's out of our control. We can't touch it. And that's where, I mean, you take a look up along the 10-mile range and you see all of the dead trees up there. I'm a photographer and I take people up where we have a view of the 10-mile range. And I can show you a portrait I did of a family from 2.5 years ago and the one that I did this last summer. You see the difference in the forest behind them. That's all Forest Service. It's also on very steep terrain that's impossible to get to. So what's going to happen, you're going to have a period of time when the needles are dead, they're still on the tree, and they'll go just like that. If that happens, we've got a very serious fire danger. Now, after a number of years, and I don't know how many years that is, they'll eventually fall off. The fire danger will be a little bit less, but it'll be there nonetheless. And if that ground cover goes, you get runoff, it comes down into the streams, feeds right into the reservoir.
Once again, we've been with Bob Bloch, and he's the president of the Summit County Chamber of Commerce. And Bob, do you see any other, what do you see as the real main issue influencing or affecting businesses up here? Not only just realtors and builders, but the ski rental shop or the bike rental shop or grocery stores. I mean, what's the single biggest issue we need to probably look at up here?
The single biggest issue, that's a loaded question. You know, we have a tourist-based economy up here, and there's so many things that are interrelated that we could spend a whole evening talking about and just begin to scratch the surface. But when and then we'll take the beetle kill, for example. And I started off by saying there's an obvious aesthetic face to this. People come up here, they see brown trees. Maybe they're not going to come up here so much. You know, that's just one possible effect and how things are interrelated up here. That's a small example, certainly not the biggest, but, you know, on the spot, it's hard to come up with the one.
Right. Well, we appreciate your time, Bob. Thank you very much.
Find more real estate videos at brokeriptv.com.